Hey guys, this is Delicious, and we are playing Dragon Age Origins in 2025. Because, well, 2024 is almost at the end, and I don't think I'll finish this game in like 2 weeks. So, yeah, 2025, or 2024, 2025, so. I hope you like it. This is a really good game, and I do recommend to play this game in 2025. I do. It is old. It does look a little chunky, but the story is great. A lot of the things about it is great. And the combat is okay. It's not like it's super bad. So, I recommend 100%. Do I recommend this over Veilguard? Yes, 100%. I do. 100%. Veilguard was a disaster, and still is a disaster. And I no longer want BioWare. This new BioWare. I don't want new BioWare. I want the old BioWare. The old BioWare was the one that brought us Origins. I mean, Dragon Age 2 was kind of pushed. They kind of pushed it out too soon. So it was pretty much, just the intermission between the, Inquisition. But yeah, if I would support the old BioWare. I cannot support the new one. The new BioWare is not it. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not the old BioWare. So yeah. Anyway, I will recommend 100%. I tried to record this game before, but it would either crash on me or mess up. The frame per seconds would go crazy. Right now it seems like it's stable, everything is running well. I'm not sure what have happened. I pretty much just restarted my computer a couple times and it seemed like it fixed itself or something. No, I don't know. And also I had to patch it because it would constantly like crash. And it was because I guess the new tech is not working well with the coding or something. I'm not sure, but I have this game from Steam and I read into it a little bit. They say that it had some kind of it's not a patch, but they had some kind of addition that is very like closed for some reason. Like I don't know why, but that's how I understood. And it wasn't running properly, and so I had to like pretty much install the open Dragon Age origin file or something like that, and then I had to patch it so it connects and plays and works. I don't like it, but it's what it is. I still would recommend you to do those extra steps. If there was those, like if those steps were taken out, it'd be great. But other than that, like I would still recommend you to do that. It's just a couple extra steps, but the game is great. So, and the art is not too bad, and also like the design of it is not too bad. So it's not that bad when it comes to look at how it looks. But other than that, everything is good. It is a pretty old game too, so it makes sense. But yeah, I like the way it looks. I like the voice acting. I like the music here. I like a lot of things here. So yes, I would highly recommend y'all to play it. So also I started a couple games already just to make sure it would run properly and my audio matches recording and everything like that. But it's been having some hard time. I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, so let's try a new game again. Hopefully this time the audio is good, the recording is good, and the gameplay is good and it doesn't crash anymore and it's not running slow, and let's hope for that. So anyway, let's go ahead and start Dragon Age Origins. Awakening is the DLC, and then you play this after the Origin. And that DLC was pretty cool too. But the funny thing is, I played this when I was playing Inquisition, and at that time I saw things black and white, so I ended Origin in such a way. Oh, it made me cry. It made me cry a lot. No other games made me cry as much as this did, but the way I ended it, it was weird to play this because the way I ended this. So yeah, it was strange. I mean, I'm not gonna end it like that this time because I don't see life black and white anymore. There's lots of gray, and so my ending is gonna be different. And in that case, playing Awakening would be fine. All right, let's go. And so is the golden city blackened with each steps you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
This is so bloody.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Oh, they're coming. Okay, so it seems to be running smooth, so thank God. I'm holding my... I'm crossing my fingers. Let's see. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Another thing I like about this game is that the ending is based not only the choices you make in the game, but also from your start. So, which I love, by the way. I kind of hated it, but I loved it at the same time because it's like, oh, well, it's not just what did you do, it's also kind of like where you're coming from. So, it's unfortunate, but that's what made it so enticing. I think that's why Dragon Age Origin was such a good game because of that, because there was this kind of like, the ending can be different based on, your characters, based on your backgrounds and the choices. So it I don't want to say it made you replay it, but it was so much more fun to replay it from different backgrounds to see how it turns out. So I wish we could bring that back out. I have not seen any other games that did this. So hopefully we'll get a game that has this kind of like multiple different beginnings that also affects the gameplay and then also affects the ending. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure why Origin was the only one that did it and that was it. Even Dragon Age 2, they no longer did this. And Inquisition also. Like there is difference, but it it wasn't as deep of a difference as this game made this beginnings to be. So, also super bloody. It's already bloody, which I'm excited. Anyway, so you start as a male or a female, and men and women in Ferelden are generally regarded as equals. Both genders are evenly represented in most organizations, noble houses, and military forces, which is great. I like that. I mean, keep this the same. But, what if, what if we push the little envelope more and or I guess the line or whatever, the bar or some shit like that. But what if we make these characters also have like, because I know like in race there's benefits, there's racial benefits, right? And then there is um, class benefits. But why not do this here as well? Let's say, because naturally males are bigger and stronger, so why not give a male characters bonus to, well, I don't know, strength or endurance, or I guess it's constitution, you know? And for the ladies, for the female, since females are much more attuned to emotions, and I always connected magic and emotions to one thing, like it makes sense to me, and they're also much more flexible. Why not give female characters a benefit toward magic or dexterity? I like it. That sounds kind of neat and different, and I don't know, I like it. It's cool. It makes kind of more sense to me. I mean, why not? Let's have fun. Let's make great things. But that's me, and I kind of get it. Like if you have multiple different races, like what about those races? Eh, yeah, I see it. But why not? Let's push through this. I think it'd be hilarious. But I'm gonna go ahead and play as female. I usually play female elves mages. That's just something I love. I don't know why, because I'm not an elf and I'm not a magic wielding person. So clearly, I want to go be an elf and a mage. Now, do I want to play as a male? No, I do not. I don't know why. I just don't like playing as a male. I like playing as a female. So yeah, female for me and elves 100%. But so then we have race, and we have human, the most numerous yet the most divided of all races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. And there's racial benefits +1 strength, +1 dexterity, magic, and cunning. So humans are kind of like D&D type, where humans are they're just like jack of all trades. They can do lots of different things, which is nice. I like it. But this one sounds to me like they're much more uh they're they're leaning toward dexterity and cunning. I think they're leaning toward rogues. We have elves. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging and impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages, and the racial benefits +2 willpower and magic. Like, and here's the funny thing. For me, even in Lord of the Rings, elves were more toward like a bow users, and they're kind of like rogues. And everywhere else that I looked at, they're a bit more toward, you know, rogues and bows. But for me, I always thought and pictured elves mage users. Like, I always pictured them to be more of a magic, users and being the magicians and stuff like that. Because to me, elves are a bit kind of like a higher level of humanity where now they can manifest stuff and shit like that. So to me, this sounds good. This game is leaning toward the mage users are the elves. And then we have the dwarves. Rigidly bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have a high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. And that's also nice. There's a limitation now. This race has a limitation. They cannot be mages. Racial benefits are strength, +1 strength dexterity, +2 constitution, and 10% chance to resist hostile magic. This is nice. I like that. And here it sounds to me that the game is kind of um, stating that the dwarves are more of a warrior type of creatures, warrior type beings, which is, I think that's cool. So it sounds like dwarves are, more warriors, elves are more mage users, and humans are more rogues type of people. So just, I don't mind. Like, to me, that sounds interesting. But we're gonna go with elves because, I like playing as an elf and definitely mage, but let's see what we have for the class. So we have warrior. Warriors are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment, and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specialization for a warrior includes Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. They get a class benefit +4 strength, +3 dexterity, and constitution. For mages, as dangerous as it is potent, magic is a curse for those lacking the will to wield it. Malevolent spirits that wish to enter the world of the living are drawn to mages like beacons, putting the mage and everyone nearby in constant danger. Because of this, mages lead lives of isolation, locked away from the world they threaten. Specialization includes spirit healer, shapeshifter, arcane warriors, and blood mages. or Blood Mage. I like this the specialization. I'm gonna be this again. Class benefits are +5 magic, +4 willpower, and +1 cunning. Okay. And then we have Rogue. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable asset to any party. Tactically, they're not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are ranger, bard, duelist, and assassin. Okay. Class benefits +4 dexterity, +2 willpower, +4 cunning. So that makes sense. I like it. That's fine. And it seems like for a human, they have the backgrounds, and for human, they seem to have two backgrounds: human noble and a magi. Okay. For elves, there is three backgrounds. Yes, three backgrounds, because it's still magi, and then yeah, and two starters. For dwarves, we can be magic. I mean, we cannot do magic, so um, it seems like there's only two backgrounds for the dwarves. Isn't that funny? I feel like in this game, elves are like the main characters, because it's kind of about them, and they also have multiple, like they have three starting points than any other ones. So even though like humans are, there's more humans, I still feel like elves are the main characters in this game. So all right, so as a human, you can be a human noble or a magi. Yeah. So as a human noble, born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. Okay. As for the Magi, wielding a power as dangerous as it is potent, you know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing and one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking out without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who warred against your kind. Okay. For the elf, it's the same starter for here, but you can be either a daily shelf, proud of your role as one of the few true elves. You have always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe until a chance encounter with relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. Or a city elf, and by the way, I did pretty much the starters for human and for elves, and I don't think I've done the dwarf starters, so I can't tell you about the dwarves. But my favorite starters so far is city elf, and the second to it is magi. Even though I like magic and I like elves, I prefer the city elf starter much better. So you have always lived under the heavy thumb of your human overlords, but when a local lord claiming his privilege with the bride shatters your wedding day, the simmering racial tension explodes in a rain of vengeance. It is, oh my gosh, it's amazing. That starter, whew, I love that starter. It was just wow. That's why it's my favorite. The Daily Shelf was a bit too boring in my opinion. This was great. Human Lord, Human Noble was pretty good too. It was actually quite exciting as well. Um, but I also liked the starter for the mages too. So, but yeah, my favorite is the City Elf. Now we have the dwarves, and dwarves have 2 starters, so you can start as the commoner, born castless in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord. You have spent your life invisible until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your action or your birth. Or a dwarf noble. As the favorite child of the dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. Okay. Alright, so, well, I'm gonna go ahead and be a mage, because I love being a mage. Let's go ahead. Next.
Greetings.
I'm gonna try to make this quick, because I've done this a couple times already, and I don't like to spend too much time on character development, so try to make this as quick as possible. There's tattoos, but I don't know what's the point of tattoos, and they don't really look that great in my opinion. I also never particularly cared for facial tattoos, so I mean, she looks so tripping here. Like, she is definitely having. She's so tripping out. Look at that. Look at those eyes. So wide, so freaking out. My goodness. So funny. Oh, I don't like that. There we go. So we have. Looks like. Okay, it's just green and blue. Okay, blue, green, brown, and black. Oh, she's confused. Now she's sad. I like the nose as is, so I'm gonna leave it. Hmm. Oh boy. Hmm. That looks weird. Hmm. Yes. Big chin. Tiny chin. Hmm. Guess that looks fine. I don't get this, but okay. Sure. That looks fine. Background. Okay. Camera distance. Smiling, smiling. Smirking, I guess. Angry. And she's gone crazy. She's just gone crazy. She lost her mind. There you go. Oops. I'll do like a small little smile. Hmm. Guess this looks fine. Alright, I don't know why I'm so fascinated by this.
No, it's gone! I should do something else. I need buy, please. Till we meet again.
Her mouth is closed. Is she laughing?
Are you quite sure?
Are you quite sure?
I have lost concentration!
How do you do? Oops, where's my head? Not even a scratch? Coming through. Off I go. No, let's not, and say we did. Right, casting. Focus.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. My weapon isn't working! Move aside. Till we meet again. Are you insane?
Are you insane?
Greetings! Blast it. I have lost the spell. This weapon does nothing. I must get by. Fare you well.
It sounds mystical. I don't know.
No, that won't work at all. I have lost my concentration.
Charmed. I lost the spell. Well, now, this does nothing.
Move aside, please.
Farewell. Oh, please do rethink that.
I like that too, but this sounds a bit more like human talking. Being all like playful and shit like that.
It didn't work.
Boy.
Greetings.
Oh,
Ugh, my spell.
this is violent, okay.
Ugh, my weapon does nothing. You're in my way. Goodbye.
Goodbye, and the way she's like, goodbye, yeah, maybe? Okay,
Don't be foolish.
don't be foolish.
Greetings. No, it's gone!
I like this one. I like for her, the wise. She's the wise. Alright. Oh, nice. Kind of like this too, but I can't see the ears, and because of that, I don't want it. This is also another one that I really like, a hairstyle, but again, I can't see the little pointy ears. I want to see the pointy ears. I mean, she has it for a reason. Might as well, you know, have it. Okay. Their makeup is so weird, so I don't think I'm gonna do any makeup shit here. Yeah, no makeup. Maybe lips. Kind of like this. Ugh, shadows look so weird. Okay. I think this might be alright, but I don't think they should. I guess they change a little bit. They all seem to be like black, in my opinion. I guess that's fine.
My weapon does nothing! Excuse me. Till we meet again.
How do you do?
I like that.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Charmed.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I like that you get to see the expression, so you kind of understand what kind of expressions you're gonna be seeing in the game.
No, it's gone!
How do you do?
You know, like this.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Charmed.
Greetings.
You know, like this, for instance. I love that.
Greetings.
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 How do you do?
See, like, I don't know what.
Charmed.
Greetings.
Greetings. No, it's gone! I should do something else. Excuse me. Till we meet again.
Greetings. I cannot cast it.
Charmed.
It didn't work! Well now, this does nothing. Move aside, please. Farewell.
Greetings.
Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless. Move aside. Till we meet again.
I also like this one.
Are you insane?
I like this one too.
Greetings. I have lost concentration. I should do something else. I need by, please. Till we meet again. Are you quite sure?
I like these. This one, and I think this one was pretty cool too. Cocky.
How do you do? Right. Casting. This is not good. Scoot. Off I go. No, let's not. And say we did. Damn, lost the spell.
Greetings.
Anyway, I'll keep this. That sounds like her. That sounds like my Neria Sorana. Alright. We're good. Do I want to change? No. Yeah, okay. Alright, so the strength, this is attribute strength, is clearly for warriors. You know, I guess it gives them better hit points and damage. Dexterities are for rangers and also hit points. Willpower is like stamina or mana. Magic is the power and which spells you can use. Cunning is for rogues to be able to hit, you know, with range attacks, but also like a lot of things like theft, stealing, lockpicking, and also charisma applies to this, so higher risk goes to cunning. And constitution is, well, the hit points, how long you can last until falling down. So I'm concentrating mostly on the cunning because I want my character to be like a talker, like not influencer, but like she can influence anything. There is a skill that I really want and I really like. Now I'll show it to you. Willpower, I'm gonna put some willpower and some into magic. But for right now, I'm concentrating to getting this to 16. There is a reason. I'll show you. It's the coercion. Coercion is pretty much, your charisma, your ability to communicate and to influence other people. And I love that. I love that. You know, combat is fun and all, but I like storytelling and I love the ability to pretty much talk your way out of everything and anything. So, and the funny thing is, like, I always try to put points to charisma as much as I can. I played this D&D session, or I don't know, the like little game thing, where my character was super awkward. Like, she was socially awkward being, but because her charisma was so high, whatever she said was just like adorable or something. It was just like, yes, accepted. It was so funny because she was such a socially awkward being, but her charisma just got shit done. Like she would just say weird things and it would be accepted because of her high charisma. I loved it. Um, and this is kind of fun, um, fun thing to have. So I do want my, ability to talk shit out. So, yeah, I'm concentrating on this, and I want to get to the silver tongue as soon as possible. And so, and you need 16 cunning. So I'm gonna get up to 16, and I think I'll be done with that. And then I'll concentrate on everything else. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put a point in my communication skill. Stealing, I never particularly steal. I don't care. Usually, it doesn't like break the game or anything for me, so I don't put any efforts in this. I don't particularly do trap making either. I don't get it. I think it's useless, but whatever. Survival, too, in my opinion, is kind of a useless skill. But yeah, herbalism sounds better because you do need potions. Uh, Poison, I also kept on forgetting to use any poisons at all throughout the game. So just to me, it's a waste as well. Combat training, that's a good one for sure to have for warriors or rogues because it lets you use higher level weapons. So it's not based on your level, it's based on this. So if you get your, master combat to the highest, almost at the beginning of the game, you're gonna be wielding some very powerful weapons. So it's a good thing to have too, and also for mages is good too because um, so it says mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting and gain a bonus to mana regeneration. So this is good for mages as well, and it makes the mana go higher. And also, later on in the game, getting better, not better, but stronger spells that are like area of effect dealing take time, which I kind of love and I kind of hate, but it does take time. And it's like, okay, cool. And then if your character get hit by a fucking arrow, it just stops the spell, and you're like, fuck. So, highly recommend that. And combat tactics, this is pretty good thing to have. It's also cunning, but it's pretty good to have because it gives you like a combat tactic slots. So um, you can design your companions to do things that you want them to do. So I like it. It's a little annoying, but at the same time, after you set it up the way you want it to be set up, the game becomes fine and it's easy to play and it's not that, complicated or annoying or anything like that. Um, Especially like you can have your warriors to be the aggressive, so they always the one to be at the front lines, and then you can set your rangers to be at range, so they always calculate to make sure they're away from your from the enemies because you don't want your rangers to go down as well. So it helps. And I'm okay with it. Like at first, it annoyed me that I had to do so much control, but after a little bit, when I just started to play around with it, adding things up and setting it up, it was okay. All right, going forward, we have the spells. So for the mage, there is 4 branches of the spells. We have entropy. This is mainly like hexes and debuffs. This line is all about like nightmarish stuff, like in a way kind of a control, but also a psychic blow up kind of a thing. I really like this set. But yeah, this is pretty much hexes and debuffs. Spirit is weird. Spirit is kind of lots of different things because there is psychic damage, which I also like, crushing prison. But there is like necromantic stuff. There is mana things where you're like using your manas for stuff, and like anti-spell, anti-magic thing. So it's a little all over the place. Creation is pretty much healing and boosts and, boons and stuff like that. This little fella is an interesting addition to it. I'm not quite sure why it's here, but it does have Spell Bloom, and Spell Bloom helps regenerate mana, so it makes sense why this is here. Um, I guess, makes sense. Primal, that's pretty much your elemental damage, so you're just a damager. And Fire one sounds cool, but it feels to me that these 3 elements just go well together, and just fire one is out of place. So I'm not gonna pick fire this time. I actually, last time I played, I had all of these all the way up because I concentrated on primal. It was cool, but yeah, I don't see there's a point of having fire, especially when I want to make sure to freeze the enemy before they get to me. So I will throw the blizzard, and blizzard with inferno just doesn't sound good to me, and that's just my opinion. Um, so, but other ones have like really good um, combos, I would say. Like you can freeze, an enemy, and then you can shatter them with the stone fist. So I like that. And or you can, area of effect, freeze them and, deal small damage, plus then put the thunder in there, so it's kind of like a blizzard with lightning going on. I think that sounds dope to me, like it sounds amazing, but I guess to each his own, but I like it. So, but pretty much if you look into it, the required magic points go to like 34. I think 35 is the max. 28, 30, 33. Seems like 33, 35. There you go. Mass paralysis needs 35 points. Oh, there's never mind 36 right there. Death hex. So the max is 36. And if I want to get to the nightmare walking, it's pretty cool. This little line is good. It's 32. This is 30. Um, 33, 34, 30, 34. So most likely for me, I should concentrate toward like 34, 35 just in case, and then the rest applies to other things. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with a Mind Blast because I do want to get to the Crushing Prison as well. Or maybe not. Crushing Prison is nice. Engage in this mental manipulation. Disorienting the target for a short time, making the target less effective combatant by inflicting penalties to attack and defense. Okay, it's not too bad. I mean, this one works really well together. And the Crushing Prison is really great too. You can literally just stop a big monster coming at you, and on top of it you can break petrified or frozen enemies, and I do want to pretty much freeze them and petrify them. So it seems like Crush and Prison is gonna be better for me. Lightning is just damage. This is freezes them, and I do like the ability to freeze. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Mind Blast, because also if they ever get close to me, I can just stun them and then freeze them to kind of be a bit more in control and provide somewhat of protection for myself. All right, let's go. Normal, let's go.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Look at that nose. Also, like, it doesn't look bad. Everything looks okay. Is there any other option?
There is tranquility.
Is losing all your magic an option? No, I have faith that you will succeed.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die.
You mean you'll murder me?
This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
I love that their facial expression is actually there. Unlike Veilguard, there was no facial expression. It was just pretty. Everybody was like on surgical crap. Alright. That was awesome. Like, I like the facial expression that they're like frustrating, listening, annoyed, angry, stuff like that. It's awesome. Okay, so the harrowing among apprentices of the circle, nothing is regarded with more fear than the harrowing. Little is known about this rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. It is well understood that only those apprentices who pass this rite are ever seen again. They return as full members of Circle of Magi. Of those who fail, nothing is known. Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace, perhaps they are killed in the spot, which they are. I heard one potentially ridiculous rumor among the Circle of Ravane, which claimed that failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fattened up, and served at dinner to the senior enchanters. but I could find no evidence that the Ravani circle ate any particular quantity of pork. Okay, but yes, they kill you. That's I just literally say that to you. Okay, Knight Commander Gregor. Magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. The Circle of Magi has trained you, and we Templar of the Chantry stand vigil to ensure that training is adequate. Okay. First Enchanter Irving. If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Alright. Notes. I don't care for notes, yeah, and the controls don't care for that either, so there we go. Okay, so, journal. This is a DLC, and we are doing heroin, so let's go to... Let's do the harrowing, not heroin. No heroin. We're doing heroin. Harrowing anyway. God damn. Yeah, don't do heroin, please. Don't do that. They just don't. Okay, let's put this here. Just clean it up a little bit. Clear this up. Like so. Okay. Oh, and I have nice extra stuff from DLCs. So, I kind of feel like I shouldn't really be wearing this until I'm out of this area, but at the same time, it's like, well, I mean, why not, right? Like, you already have it, and also, you know, she's in the Circle of Magi. Maybe this is the stuff she found in the circle, and so she's keeping it, you know, like Dalish promise, right? Yeah, she's an elf, Dalish promising. Maybe this was hers and was passed down from generation to generation. Maybe she has roots with Dalish people. Who knows? But I also like it because it has health regeneration, combat, but it also reduces hostility. So I am definitely need this as a mage. I need that. Anything that brings down the hostility is important. Lucky Stone, +1 to all attribute. Oof, +1 to all attribute? I like that. Memory band, I'm not quite sure what that one is. Armor, Constitution. We are in the belt, so we can do resistance or cunning, and we can do dodge. Ooh, I don't know what the monetary gain is. Increases monetary gain. I think it's perfect for like assassins. Other than that, it gives me more cunning, which is nice. But at the same time, I'm still gonna raise my cunning to 16, so it doesn't really matter. And resistance. Ambry's many pockets. I don't know who Ambry is, but I have the resistance to all the stuff, so it could be better for me as a mage. Yeah, I'll put this on, okay. Mark of Vigilance, Defense, don't care. Health regeneration, exploring, no. Damages, that might be actually a good thing for me because I am concentrating on like electricity and cold damage. So it could be good for me. 1 to all attribute, increases monetary gain. I need to figure out what that monetary gain is, what it's good for. I think it's for just not spells, but like skills. To use the skills, but I'm gonna double check. In that case, since I already have increased monetary gain, I'm gonna go ahead and change this. I want all the attributes going higher, because yes, I want to be a toughie. And just avoid missile attacks, 10% to dodge. That's also good. And it's light boots, so it's perfect for my mage. So, there we go. We're good. I think we are. Oh, and I'm gonna use this as well, just so it... Or actually... for Mary Tome. No, I'll just say, like... This is... No, I'll wait. I'll wait till I get out of here for me to use this, so... I'll level up normally, and then I'll use it afterwards. Okay. Alright. I am going to go ahead and save really quickly and see how things are going. Alrighty, I am back. I believe I put all my stuff on. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and
As you say.
check this out. We got Shimmering Herb of Light. This is gonna heal us. Cool. So the thing that I don't particularly kind of care is for this stuff. Like you have to actually first pick it, you know, and then then you're able to like put it here or something like that. Disturbing statue. Let me double check. Oh yeah, it's the tab. Okay, I need to remember it's tab. Disturbing statue. Beyond the veil. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even for the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities and are therefore not restricted to recognizable forms for even having a form at all. Forms or even having a form at all. One can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to grade all objects he encounters. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to the benign, or at least less malevolent, creatures of the Fade, but in truth all the denizens of the realm beyond the veil are spirits. As the chant of light notes, everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world, a permutation for the spirit do not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that such of the Fade appears like a manuscript translated from Tevinter to Orlais and back again by drunken initiates. In general, spirits are not complex, or rather they are not complex as we understand such things. Each one sizes upon a single facet of human experience: rage, hunger, compassion, hope, etc. This one idea becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identify themselves with darker human emotions and ideas. The most common and the weakest form of demons are encounters in one encounters in the Fade is the rage demon. They are much like perpetually boiling kettles, for they exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above these are the hunger demons, who do little but eat, or attempt to eat everything they encounter, including other demons. This is rarely successful. Then there are the sloth demons. These are the first intelligent creatures one typically finds in the Fade. They are dangerous only on those rare occasions that they can be induced to get up and do harm. Desire demons are more clever and far more powerful, using all forms of bribery to induce mortals into their realm: wealth, love, vengeance, whatever lies closest to your heart. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the pride demons, perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I don't need to look at the controls. I'm good. Okay. And there we go. We're learning as we go, as we play this game. Oh. It's it's a wisp. Wisp wrath. Okay. It's wrath of a wisp. It's an angry wisp. I throws it. It is dead. Oh, I got a codex. Wisp. A great deal is made of the most powerful demons, those that create abominations, and those that have changed the history of Thedas. It is often forgotten that not all demons are such awe-inspiring beings. Some that break through the cracks in the veil into our world are known as wisps. a sliver of a thought that once was. A wisp is a demon that has lost its power, either it has existed in our world for too long without finding a true host, or it has been destroyed, often, so we have found, by other demons. What remains of its mind clings tightly to one concept that created it, a hatred of all things living. While it isn't while its ability to target a living creature is limited, these wisps often mindlessly attack when encountering a Fade. In the living world, they often, by the way, that's weird because literally states these wisps often mindlessly attack, but in Veilguard they were just floating and completely useless. Encountering the Fade. In the living world, they often have been known to maliciously lure the living into dangerous areas, being mistaken for lanterns or other civilized light sources. This does, however, seem to be the very limit of their cunning. They're not that cunning, apparently. Or powerful, I guess. But they're cunning. They're smart enough. They're tricksters. Wisp, a trickster. Oh, another wisp. It is sending me a lightning strike? Is that what it said? Don't light strike me. How dare you light strike me? Alright, we got this wisp down. Let's keep on going. Oh, I see another one. Okay, and it's paused. Go attack.
I shall do it.
Yes, it's dead. Good job. Let's keep on going. Let's see what else we have here. So far, this game is really...
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
You're a talking rat.
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you?
I don't know.
Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me... well, Mouse.
Oh. You took the harrowing?
It's fuzzy, that time before. They wake you up in the middle of the night and drag you to the harrowing chamber. And then... the Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
I don't understand why this test is so feared.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Okay, well, we got a pet rat.
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Alright. Sorry, it's a mouse. Pet mouse. It's not a rat, it's a mouse. But so far this game is running quite well, so I am glad, and hopefully it's gonna keep on going.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Oh? What do you know?
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade.
Okay. What do you know about the Fade?
It's the realm of dreams. You know that, don't you? Everyone comes here to dream, but it's fleeting, and they remember little. But mages can enter awake, and that draws attention. There are many spirits in the Fade. These demons feed on the dark parts of the mind. The Templars in the tower would give them a meal for certain.
How do I get out of here?
Normally there are doorways out, portals, but I think the mages have sealed them. I don't know how long that lasts. Until you complete your harrowing, I imagine.
Is it possible to change like you do?
Maybe. If you're able to forget that you're you, that takes a long time. You can't think like a spirit. They shape the Fade according to their will. Solid things, real things are just more complicated ideas. I think you'd better focus on something simpler. Defeat your spirit or demon, or be killed.
Okay. Where are these other spirits you mentioned?
Directions are tough here. If you look around, I'll tell you if we're getting close. How about that?
Okay. What do you mean directions are tough here? Is that so? Let's keep moving.
I'm ready if you are.
Alright. You're not very helpful, mouse. You're not a good pet mouse. Sheesh. Hey, look. Another little flying thing there. Freeze him. There you go. Damn it. I got shot. I got electrocuted. Yeah. Oh. There's another one right there. Guess I'll use... What is this called? Arcane Bolt. I'm gonna use Arcane Bolt on him.
It is begun.
No! It's lightning striking me. Don't strike me with the lightning. Shimmering things, I'll take. Sure. And it seems like I have this little guy. Oh, there's someone there. Okay. Let's see what this one is. You okay there, girl? Did you get stuck? Alright, good job. Oh, there we go, we got it. Okay. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants of that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible, always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in Fade is that all points are equidistant from Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister Lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised the means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. Alrighty. That's what we have, huh? I guess this is the Black City. Then there's this thing over there. Interesting. Are we on like another island? I don't know. Let's see what we have here. Hello.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
It never seemed equal to its name, really. So is this like a false spirit? Okay, we're back. Alright, let's talk to the Spirit of Valor. It's right there, huh? Spirit of Valor. Alright, hello.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test.
Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
I agree, but I didn't have a choice.
Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
I thank you. Did you create all these weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Yeah, they do. Those who are not mages are losers. That's why I pick a mage, yo. You're right. They do. They live a hollow, empty lives. Absolutely. Would one of these weapons affect a demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
I actually wanted to ask you about something else, but dang it. I guess we cannot talk about those other things, so you have to be careful what you choose. Oh man. And what are the rules of this duel?
If I believe you capable of slaying the demon, I will stop the duel and give you the staff. If I find you unworthy, I will slay you.
Oh.
I trust those rules are simple enough to remember, mortal.
Oh well, thank you. It seems like you want to fight me and kill me. I'm no warrior. I would be no match against you.
Then what match would you be against the demon? At least I would give you an honorable death, and not devour your essence like a greedy child.
Oh, well, okay. It seems you will prefer to kill me yourself. Because I have high willpower, I got this answer. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
Then prove it. Help me fight the demon.
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go. Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna ask you other things, but apparently I can't. Valor's staff. Take it.
You have Valor's staff. There is nothing else I can do for you.
Dang it. Oh well. See, this is why you have to be careful with what you pick. Oh. Oh, oh. Seems like we're having a hard time again. It's running quite well, and not anymore.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade.
Why make us face a spirit or a demon for the harrowing?
Because they're sadistic bastards, that's why. And I'm not talking about demons. Everyone must face the harrowing because there's a small chance a mage might become possessed and become an abomination. Thrown to the mercy of a demon when you're at your weakest. For the safety of all.
teach that abominations are extremely dangerous.
But how many mages have met their fate in tests like this over the centuries? Don't those lives matter as well? It's either that or they turn you into a freak. A tranquil who can't be possessed, but who also can't feel anything. Ever. The circle is a prison. You have choices between joining and suffering various deaths of body or spirit. Remember that.
Boy, that doesn't sound like a good place to be in. I guess let's keep moving.
I'm ready if you are.
I'm not sure what's going on with my game. It's messing up again. Okay. I double check to make sure. It seems like the audio is running okay, but I keep on forgetting. Before you start the game, after you do all the patching and all that, so it runs, you got to go to CPU thing and set it up so it only runs on one core or something like that, because I keep on forgetting that, and it runs on like all four, and apparently it's called the memory leak, so it messes up the gaming. So it should be fine now. Let's keep on going. Oh, it's a spirit wolf. Nice.
I shall do it.
There's another guy. Sorry, I'm making such a shot. There's a guy right behind me.
I shall do it.
Mind blast.
As you say. I will not fail.
You hear me? She will not fail. Okay. We got something. Let me double check. There we go. Okay. Wolf. Okay. It is rather unfair, the reputation that the wolf possesses in Ferelden. For people that so clearly adore their hounds, Fereldians simultaneously harbor distrust of wolves that borders on unreasonable. Unreasonable, that is, if one were not familiar with the ancient legends regarding werewolves. There was a time in Ferelden's past when demons inhabited the bodies of wolves in great numbers, causing the wars against the werewolves and spreading great fear and panic. There, the werewolves were slain, but even today the noble wolf is still looked upon with distrust. An attack by wolves upon civilized folk happens rarely, often only in times of desperation, and even then only when the wolves have the advantage of numbers. This can change during the Blight. When darkspawn rise onto the surface, their presence dramatically alters the savage nature of normal beasts. In Blight's past, as the corruption of the darkspawn spread through wilder areas of Thedas, it would affect the animals found here, and the more powerful of them would survive and be transformed into more vicious and dangerous beasts. A blighted wolf or blight wolf is one such example, mad with the pain of its infections, and only through the overriding command of the darkspawn does it still retain some semblance of its pack instincts. Blight wolves are always found in large groups and will tend to overwhelm a single target if they can. Using their numbers to their advantage, it is fortunate that these creatures rarely survive their corruption for very long. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, let's go. Beep beep.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Look at that. She's actually looking down at the mouse when the mouse is talking, and now she's looking around. Look at her head spinning. Unlike Veilguard, when this shit is not even present. I mean, the fuck. But whatever. Okay, we got something else here. Oh, it's saving. Oh boy. Okay.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
Okay, so you're a demon. You even look kind of creepy. Are you here to help me? Are you here to help me? Oh god, what kind of spirit are you? It's a demon. Why wait for scrap coming at me? What do you know about this demon? Just keep your distance. Oh my gosh, should I be a dumbass? Are you a dum-dum? Are you a dum-dum lady? What kind of spirit are you? Literally say demon of sloth. What do you know about this demon?
I know that you will fail your test, and he will eat you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already.
I mean, that wasn't helpful at all. Why are you called sloth? What are you?
I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Okay. Are you talking about dreamers?
Many mortals dream. They come here often, but you are not one of those. You are aware, a mortal with power and will, the sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I am disinclined to begin such a struggle.
Okay. Lucky me. So you're a demon.
As you mortals might term it. But not all demons are demons. Worry about the one hunting you.
I need help defeating a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why, most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears.
We? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
That's hilarious. Mouse wants to learn. Teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Riddles? Are you joking?
Indeed not. Amusement is difficult to come by, and I shall take it in the place of a meal, if I can.
I'm not sure I want to provide him with either.
I accept your challenge, Sloth.
Truly? Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
What do you think it is? Let's see. A dessert, a boat, the moon, a map, an idea, a dream. What do you guys think? Whoever picked the map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
And what is it? A handle, my tongue, my temper, my breath, intelligence, a sword. Well, what you guessing? If you picked my tongue...
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
Okay. An annoying riddler. A liar. Are you music? A book? A spider? A dream? What do you guys think? Whoever picked a dream?
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then and defeat your demon or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
I love the little voice echo thing. It's really cool. Like it sounds normal, and then there's just that whisper echo. Sloth demon. And I looked at the creature, and it had become me, a variable copy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said it right. A veritable copy of my form, of my very mind, stared back at me as if from within a mirror. I thought surely that this was a trick, an illusion meant to put me off guard. But as I engaged the thing with my sword, it fought me with the maneuvers that I recognized. It parried as I parried, it swung as I swung. It spoke to me and said things that only I know I could know. I think this demon of sloth has no form or identity of its own. It is envy as much as sloth, I believe, and mine was not the first shape it stole that day. The most difficult assumption for some who study demons to overcome is the notion that the sloth demon is, in and of itself, slothful. If that were so, it seems highly unlikely that any such demons would cross the veil into our own world, or once here would fight to possess any creature with the will of its own. and we know both these things to not be the case. Certainly, some demons are lazy and complacent, but who knows? Perhaps these creatures even cultivate such a reputation. The truth is that demons of sloth are named so because this is the portion of human psyche that they feed upon: doubt, apathy, entropy. They seek to spread these things. The sloth demon hides in its forms, a master of shapes and disguises, always in the last place you look, and from its hiding place it spreads its influence. A community afflicted by a demon of sloth could soon become a duplicated pit where injustice are allowed to pass without comment, and none of the residents could be aware that such a change has even taken place. The sloth demon weakens, tires, tears at the edges of consciousness, and would much rather render its victim helpless than engage in true conflict. Such creatures are best faced only with a great deal of will, and only with an eye to piercing their many disguises. Alrighty.
And there is a spirit of rage.
Oh, where? I don't see anything. Are you okay?
I've never felt this way before. It's strange.
Tell me more about the creature I must face.
There are many creatures in the Fade. Some all fire and rage. Some less so.
Okay. Have you seen anyone defeat a demon before?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I saw anyone else. I think there were others like you before, but when? I don't think everyone who takes the harrowing comes here, to this place in the Fade. Or maybe they do, and I've forgotten.
How do one resist being possessed?
You fight it, I think. You kill it. Think of it this way. Everything here is a matter of will, right? I'm not really a mouse. Just like you're not really standing there in that body. You fight the creature. You're resisting it. If it wins, it defeats you and possesses you.
Combat is a battle of wills. So actually, what happens then? I mean, we already know they get killed. Combat is a battle of wills. So will itself is combat?
I guess the reverse is also potentially true. That's a very complicated thing to consider. I'd stick with killing it.
Where do I find a demon?
We already passed the place where I saw it last. It will probably come back there later. If it doesn't find you first.
Okay, let's keep moving.
I'm ready if you are.
Alrighty, bear. He's a bear now, but he's still a mouse. He's bear, but a mouse. A mouse bear. I love it. He's a mouse bear.
Let's dispatch them, and quickly!
Alright, go. After you. Very well. Stun them! Except for this guy. So how did that not get stunned?
It is begun.
Am I missing? Oh, come after me.
As you say.
Let me give you some healing. wearing a chainmail? That's weird. Okay, cool. You okay there, buddy?
I've never felt this way before. It's strange.
How have you survived here so long?
I missed my chance. So I became small, unnoticeable. I hide from the bigger things, learn from the smaller things. There are places you can hide where the shadows go on forever. You stay there long enough, and the shadows begin to creep inside of you. I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe.
Oh boy. The Templars simply killed you?
That is what happens to the physical bodies of apprentices who fail. They'd kill every mage if they could. All the Templars see in magic is danger. And they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, they'll label you a blood mage and kill you on sight. True mages like you know that the power you hold is a gateway to greater things. A potential they can never hope to contain.
Isn't there also the option of the right of tranquility?
Be turned into an emotionless freak? That is what it is, you know? To never dream, never feel. Even demons abhor them. But I suppose that is the trade-off. They can't be possessed, as if that is worse than losing yourself. You don't want to lose yourself here. Being nothing would be easier than this.
Do you want to die?
I think you should finish your harrowing.
Sorry, did I upset you? I didn't mean to. You just sound so miserable. I just want to make sure I can help you in any way I can. You know what I mean? Don't get upset with me, Mousy. I care. I really care. I guess we're going here. There's no one here. Oh.
I've never felt this way before. It's strange.
Is there no way I can help you get out of here?
Out of here? Out of the Fade? I don't know. I don't have a body waiting for me. It's not something I try to think about. Stay here too long and it's like being adrift. Pieces of you float away until you're not even a memory.
Are you certain?
I have no example to compare myself against. Only people like you, taking the harrowing. Mages, real ones that come here. They ignore me. They think I'm a spirit pretending to be me. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's just get you out of here.
Oh, okay, there we go. Here he is. It's a demon. It's just a demon. And it's nothing but a demon. Hello, demon.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
He has the little echo as well, nice. It's 2 against 1. You really want to fight us both?
Amusing. Have you not told it of our arrangement, Mouse?
We don't have an arrangement. Not anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Okay. Let's see. Mousy, you should probably attack this guy. Okay. And I'll concentrate on the little wispy wisps. Yeah, I'm gonna go right over here. Here we go. Kill you. Kill you. Look at it flying! It's floating away!
Quickly, we must fight!
Oh, you should heal, man. Okay. What am I taking? This one. Oh no, it shocked me. They're both shocked.
I shall do it.
Dare you? Oh, I leveled up. Noise. Mousy, do you need some healing again? You can heal again. Can I? No, I cannot.
Here.
No. Can I? Sure? No, I cannot. Okay, fine.
I'm sick of hiding!
Can I
No!
stun him? Nope.
No more!
I killed him. Oh.
You did it! You actually did it! When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to... But I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Huh? The ones you betrayed before me, what were their names?
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me. Like they tried with you.
Anything to survive, like an animal or worse.
I am what the Fade has made me. Am I to blame for that? Deciding to exist or not exist is not a fair choice. I had no hope. You have shown me other possibilities. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Let you in?
Back! Help me back! They killed me, right? Just like all who fail in here. They'll kill you too. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil, the Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear.
Okay. Maybe they're right about some things.
They know nothing. Dipping children in the Fade to tease. Repeating Maker like it means something. I hate those mortals so much. I mean, we're all mortal. But the Templars...
What's happening?
Maybe they are right about you.
Oh!
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride.
And I just cracked him? I cracked him. Oh, it's a demon.
Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Oh, it was a demon all along. Look at me go, I'm so smart.
Are you alright? Say something, please.
Demon. Joanne? Where am I? Is this the Fade?
You're in the dormitory. Take a deep breath. You're safe. Oh, I'm glad you're alright. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
My FPS is going all over. I'm not sure why is this happening again. It kind of got better and now it's doing the silly things again. Alright. It was a test of ability, that's all.
There must be something more, or they'd tell the apprentices what's involved. I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint and I'll stop asking, I promise.
Oh, we're friends. Okay. I had to enter the Fade.
Really? That's it?
No, I had to defend myself from demons.
That makes sense. They want to see if you can resist a demon and stop yourself from becoming an abomination. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
That's all I care about. They'll summon you to the test when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Doesn't everyone go through a harrowing?
The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
They're not going to kill you, Joanne.
They might not. But the rite of tranquility is just as bad, maybe worse. You've seen the tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
What did they do to him?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
No emotion? How's that possible?
The Fade is the dream realm. Maybe it's a side effect of being cut off from the Fade. No dreams, no emotions? Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
That's not okay that they force that on people. They shouldn't do that. They should give them a choice, not a choice, but opportunity to face the thing, the demons, and there you go. I stand against this. What for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Okay.
Did you hear anything? Is she all right? Is she awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave.
I'm awesome.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
Look at that. I can literally look from side to side in this game. In this old game, she can turn her head, unlike Veilguard. This is so sad. Alright, let's level up. I got 3 points in my attributions. Or attributes. Okay, so I'm gonna go and again put it here, here, and here. That sounds good, I think. Or magic 20? Yeah? 14, 20, 18? That sounds actually good. Then the next level up that I'll have happen, I'll do cunning, magic, and willpower. Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. Oh, specializations are an enhanced version of character's base class, granting stat bonuses and powerful new ability chain. Oh, nice. Specializations can unlock through completing major plots, learning from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization point is awarded at level 7 and at 14, so you can be more than one thing. You could be Blood Mage and Arcane Warrior, or Spirit Healer and Shapeshifter. So they give you options to do 2 specializations, not just 1. That's actually awesome. I thought it would be just 1. Because in Inquisition it was only 1, and you couldn't even be a fucking blood mage. And I am gonna be a blood mage. This one gives us +2 constitution, +2 spell power, nice. Arcane Warriors gives us +1 dexterity, +5 attack. Healer gives us +2 magic. Minor combat health generation. That sounds kinda good. And then Shapeshifter +2 constitution, +1 armor. Rumors speak of barbarians that hold secrets of transforming the body into the form of animals. The Circle of Magi denies such rumors, but this rare art survives in the forgotten corners of Thedas. Mastery of their bodies allows shapeshifters some protection, even in human forms, making them durable opponents and staunch allies. Ooh, so these are like druids. Not all entities of the Fade are demonic. Many are benevolent entities consisting of life energy, which can be called upon to mend flesh and heal disease. Oh, spirit healers focus on channeling the energies granted by these spirits, making them indispensable member of a party of adventurers. So, even though you can, um, even though you can use creation and have the healing skills or spells, you get like a different spells of healing by calling a spirit. That's interesting. Among the ancient elves, these were mages who trained their magical arts to augment their martial prowess. They channel magical power through their weapons and bodies, becoming terrors on the battlefield. Most consider these skills lost forever, but they may still linger in forgotten corners of the world. Arcane warriors may learn to use their magic source to satisfy the strength requirements to equip higher level weapons and armor. That sounds kind of cool. Like, I feel like since she's a mage, not only mage, sorry, an elf, this is like the thing to go for because it's part of the ancient elves. So this is kind of like she using her ancient elves powers. Huh, I don't particularly want to be a warrior though. I'll think about it. And I definitely want a blood mage. But then if I'm gonna be a warrior, that means I have to be in the in the face of the baddies, and therefore I need healing to make sure I can heal myself while I continue on fighting, because blood mage use their health to do damage. Every mage can feel the dark lure of blood magic. Originally learned from demons, these dark rites tap into the power of blood, converting life into mana and giving the mage command over the minds of others. Such power comes with price, though. A blood mage must sacrifice his own health or the health of allies to fuel these abilities. Sounds nice. Alrighty, what do I want to do? I want to do this? Not really. I also would like to get the spell bloom. Don't care for that just yet. I kind of want to concentrate on entropy later on, you know. Maybe I should concentrate on primal and spirit, and then do a little bit of creation and a little bit of entropy. Although, if I'm gonna be a blood mage. So then I'll need the drain life to make sure I can use blood magic. Yeah, no? Yeah, it's healing. Feels like this is a line that I need to go with to continue on healing. Spirit. Okay, so this is spirit damage. This does spirit damage. Okay. What does this do? Another spirit damage. Okay. So this also does spirit damage. Which one does nature damage? Draining life. It's just draining life. So I'm biting insect. Dealing large amount of damage. Also doesn't say which damage. Slows down who walks on, causing them to slip. Set on fire, burns instantly. Okay, intensely. So this probably is good for fire. So I might just not get the spell bloom and concentrate on other things. Okay. This is lightning damage, cold damage, and then I guess, is this nature? Nature, okay. So this is nature damage, alrighty. Alright. Okay, so we figured it out. Cool, cool. Anyway, let's see. It's hard to tell, like, do I want to go in here now? Because that would be a smart thing to do if I'm going to be a blood mage. But then I also can heal myself, and I also can steal health. Oh, this is hard. Alright, so I think I'm going to concentrate on Stone Fist is a good thing to have too. If you freeze them and Stone Fist them, does a lot of damage. I'll get this, so I'm gonna be getting the rock armor. Alright. I need some more protection. There we go. I don't need this anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. And if you stayed with me this long, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time. If you like this game, or if you like this playthrough, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.